Hi, babe. Hi, I'm Jana, and this is a Real Mom car tour of the 2025 Buick Enclave ST. ST stands for Sport Touring, and this is an all-new trim level for Enclave.
Oh, wait, I don't mean to be in your...
No, you be in it, girl. Come say hey.
If you're new here, I'm glad you found me. Hi, I'm Jana, and I give Real Mom car tours. I am a boy mom, auto enthusiast, and I'm an Aquarius, which means my life and sometimes these tours are a little bit chaotic, but they are fun. So buckle up and let's get back to it.
The 2025 Buick Enclave has been redesigned. It is all new for 2025, and I'm going to tell you what I like and what you need to know. No, you're good. Thank you for checking, Murder Man. In the front, there's going to be 3 trim levels for Enclave. You're going to have Preferred, which is your entry level, followed by ST Sport Touring. And then this baby is the Avenir, and this is for my fancier families. And I say families because this is a 3-row SUV. And I feel like that is who the major market is for the Enclave. So check out the front. You have new LED lights that are kind of like a light bar that go across the front. You have grills that are exclusive to the trim level. So you're going to have a gloss black with a little bit of chrome on the Avenir. This ST is going to be all gloss black, and the Preferred is going to be just a little bit different from both of those. It's boasting up front the new refreshed Buick logo, and Buick is really leaning into quiet luxury. It's also leaning into, it's not just for old people. Avenir comes with these 22-inch wheels, and this is all new for 2025. But I want to tell you about the engine. And there's Connie Peters, who hopes she doesn't get absolutely murdered by one of these guys in these vans. So if you find this phone somewhere in the middle of Oregon in the Pacific Northwest, like on a broken down ass highway, it's Jana and Connie were here. Here we go, baby! Before I get axe murdered, under the hood you have a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. I'm 90% sure this is the exact same powertrain that General Motors is putting in Traverse, is putting in Acadia, because it's going to make the same horsepower. It's going to make 326 horsepower and generate 328 pound-feet of torque. Or did I say that backwards? Is it 328? Which torque is?
326.
Yeah. That's what I said, I think. It's going to make 328 horsepower, 326 pound-feet of torque. So your pricing is going to start in the mid-40s for the Preferred, and it's going to go all the way up to the low 60s. It's going to go all the way up to the low 60s for Avenir. I'm going to just bring you around to the back, because one of the things that you have standard on Avenir but is an add-on in other trim levels is an AutoSense liftgate. So if I had the fob, if I wasn't worried about getting murdered, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that there's always some sketchy-ish happening out here. It will sense my presence, beep 4 times, and open for me. I'm just going to show you the subfloor in the back, and then we're going to blast off to a different location where hopefully we're feeling better about stuff. Check this out. Under here, you have a subfloor that is insulated, and it's huge. You can have a lot of things, a lot of storage there. Power up and down on your second and third rows. And then poor Connie, we're going to leave because I think she wants to die. Okay? So, we'll be back later. All right, we're safely back in the car. I know every time I do this, somebody reaches out and they're like, I hope you're safe. I hope you're okay.
The murder vans are over there. We left them. We're happily still alive.
So I will say that you're quite an aggressive driver in these curves.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. But like, people don't think that you're going to tackle a street like this in a 3-row family vehicle.
Well, this one can handle it. It feels good.
I think they can handle it, but I mean, I'm a mom, you're a mom. Yeah. I drive like this. Yeah. I mean, you just rode with me. Yeah. I'm an aggressive, well, thank you. I'm aggressive. I like to get there. I like to get there fast. I'm not pussyfooting around. Is that a word that we're still using?
I don't know. I don't say it, but you clearly do.
What do you say in Canada? Like pussyfooting around is like tiptoeing.
Probably both. We probably say both, but I don't know what I say.
I need you to be the spokesperson for all Canadians.
I love when people do that to me.
I know, like what is the entire country of Canada?
I don't know.
All right, so clearly we're not having any fun at all on this drive. People always ask how we drive these cars. You get invited by a manufacturer. So Buick invited both of us separately, obviously, to this event, and then they give you the opportunity to learn about the cars briefly and then just take them. And there's normally routes mapped out, and so if I were to hit saved, you can see the places that we've gone or where they would want us to go or suggest for us to go. And then it's kind of up to our discretion from there on what we want to do. So we've gone off the beaten path. We went to Oceanfront. Oceanside. Yeah. Went to some Oceanside thing. Really tried to get a great shot because it's beautiful here. And then when you get to this breakfast event, they do a little short presentation just to kind of tell you what you need to know about the vehicle, what's new, and that sort of thing. And then you pick a drive partner. And normally it's 80% men, 20% women. For some reason, this particular weekend, it's all women and like one guy, which is fine. One or two, maybe two guys, and they immediately ran to each other. You would have thought a shotgun went off, and the two guys take off. And so anyway, Connie and I are buddies outside of YouTube and Instagram, and so it was a natural fit that we were going to ride together because we knew we would do funny stuff. Like we stopped at the Tillamook, and we made a stop here at the Tillamook, having so much fun. Driving the Enclave. Go now. Little ute. Vlogging. I think this is what the kids call vlogging. Tillamook's a cheese, for those that don't know. It was really good. We had samples. We had fun.
Look at that giant block at that end. It's like giant.
This is the best drive I've ever done.
All right, let's walk out.
We are officially content creators. I mean,
Influencers.
influencers.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out of those doors and you're gonna walk out of
Okay.
these doors quickly before all those other people go.
I'm in this crazy Tillamook parking lot, and the Enclave turns on a dime. I have whipped this thing in and out of the tightest parking spaces. You have no idea. The steering and handling on this is fantastic. There's so many safety features on this car. It takes a hot second to get used to. You have bicycle alert, pedestrian alert, cross traffic alert. You have the thing where, which is kind of what I just said about the bicyclist alert, but if you're parked and you're about to, let's just say you're just parked, you haven't done anything, you'll get an alert that somebody's coming up your side, because what you don't want to do is like open up a door and whip into, that would be on a sitcom, but you know what I mean, open up a door into somebody who's coming down beside the car. And then we have haptics in the seat. So they call this a safe seat, where her buns are. Because if she were to face an obstruction or
I'm not sure what you're trying to say.
if she were to, like, an obstacle.
Yeah, like a rock or a tree or something.
Yeah. Or even just people walking behind the car when
Yeah.
we were over at the beach.
Yeah.
It will beep at you or flash at you, but also your seat will like vibrate like this. So that if you are hearing impaired or the music's really loud or whatever, you're still alerted that there is possible danger or something to avoid or just to pay attention. My arm's hurting, so I'll be back. Okay, we came up to Cape Mears. We wanted to see the lighthouse, but it is super fog. Like, unbelievable fog. Can you see this? So the one thing I love about driving the Enclave is that it turns on a dime. We have pulled it in and out of some really tight spots, and I like the way it handles. So we've been driver swapping. So one of us drives for like an hour or so, and then we get to a stopping point. We have bathroom, snacks, water break, whatever, and then we switch and we go on another leg, and then we switch trim levels. But Avenir gets you these 22s, which looks amazing, and actual real leather seats. The other trim levels are leatherette, which is fine for me because you're gonna have a lower price point on that. Look at this setup in here. We're committed to getting the content that you want.
so that you can not like or subscribe or anything, and then we're wondering what we did wrong. Okay. We have this older Enclave here, and then I have my new Enclave right here at this beautiful... Oh, I'm in Connie's shot. I'm such a dick. Wait, please tell me that... Hey there, how are you? Okay. Okay, I've got nothing to say. I've run out of words about the encore. I'm like, do you need an encore performance? Because here we go.
With the Enclave. Encore and the Enclave.
Oh my God, did I call the car a fucking encore?
Encore. Just fine. It's fine. Product.
And at the end of the day, when we toss these keys to somebody, we'll be stopping at the bar for a glass of wine.
That's why I keep putting it up there.
And if I'm your vibe and you like this brand of chaos, I told you it's fucking chaos. If you like this brand of chaos, like, subscribe, whatever you're doing on YouTube. You can also find me all over social media. I'm at TikTok and Instagram and at realmomcartours.com. So for me and all the people peeing on the street here in downtown Portland, see you later.